So today we have a very interesting topic, in my opinion, and it's basically just how I observed the neighborhood that I live in over the past about a week. I live just outside of the University of Akron. My real home outside of school is Orange, California. So it's a little tough to go observe that neighborhood, but I can tell just a basic understanding of it just from living there for 18 years, that it is not so much diverse in the landscape or the people, just because it's been the same people in my neighborhood for 16, 17 years. And the weather doesn't change, leaves don't fall, it's always warm, never really snowy. So observing this neighborhood here is a lot cooler. One thing I did observe that was really interesting was I live right across from an elementary school. So throughout each day, the landscape of my neighborhood changes when kids get dropped off and when they get picked up. So you go from a very quiet, not busy street to an insanely busy street with cars and kids and all this noise. And it's kind of cool to see how all those people interact with their kids and their moms and dads. And then even during school, I mean, you can tell when the kids are at recess. It's the landscape and the noise around us changes, so it goes from quiet to you hear kids playing, and it almost brings a joy to you. But the people that live on my street and in my neighborhood are very quiet. I don't get to see much of them. They're not really walking around. It's more of a get in the car and go to work and come back and go in your house type deal. And I was sitting on the porch for a couple hours actually, just doing homework and doing some things and just kind of watching cars go by and people go in and out of their houses. And I notice it is a very get in, get out. That's it. So that's one other thing I noticed in this neighborhood that I live in right now. And then the third thing that I noticed was just how people take pride in what they own in this neighborhood. I can go from people that I don't know if they take pride or not, but house doesn't look too clean, cars don't look too clean, and I can go find another house 2-3 doors down. That house is spotless. One actually just got power washed and their cars were getting washed. So there's a huge diversity in just how people take care of the things that they care about. And I mean, it shows just by I drive by or walk by, and those are the people that say hi. And even the people that don't clean their house that much, still out there saying hi, we're having a good conversation. So when everyone's out, it's a very friendly neighborhood, but people aren't out as much. So that's what I noticed watching and kind of observing my neighborhood for about 5-6 days. And it was really interesting because I learned just a lot more about how my neighborhood goes about and even how it's different from what I was used to for 18 years.